We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Eugenio Suarez, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nick Senzel goes down for the first out of the game.
Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. His career line with Foltynewicz, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's up.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Eugenio Suarez is on deck. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Next.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Votto is off at first with 2 away. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sonny Gray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0 home.
Here we go. Hey, ha!
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Kirk Casale, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there are two away now.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4.
At the plate, number 4, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Pitch popped straight up. Fultonavich has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in seats.
Come or go.
So here's Johan Camargo, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First offering on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball one, well below the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Gray sets. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a three-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Batting
At the plate now, Mike Fultonevich.
Mike Fultonevich.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Sonny Gray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Clears this one over toward first. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Votto has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with 1 swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Adeiny Echeverria as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Nick Markakis digging in now. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Three and 1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, ball.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The bat.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Now batting, Aristides Aquino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A runner on first with 2 away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1
A little
strike.
too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. Reds leave 1, still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snicker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the
Stepping
Braves,
in and ready for another
the
shot,
center fielder,
Ronald Acuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. And the next in is Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pops this one up. And that's a fair ball. Ozuna is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. The Braves get a couple of hits here and plate 1. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Off for Cincinnati.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, number 4. Ball one. He popped out in his first trip.
1-0.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2-0.
Line to the right side, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Travis Jankowski will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Travis Jankowski.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Jose De Leon come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Aquino is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
There's the look at the
The right
final
fielder.
line for the Reds starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. De Leon has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. De Leon, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Casale over to his left. 2 gone.
The first baseman,
That's
number
exactly
5.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 25 for him on the year, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Acuna digs in now.
Number 13.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pops this one up, and no, they can't get there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 31 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Here it comes.
2-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Joey Votto. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Acuna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. Two and one the count. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So stepping in, Tyler Flowers. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3 balls,
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an
The
off-speed
pitcher,
pitch, but
number
instead
26.
he gets the fastball
Right.
way late. Had
Well
no
done,
chance
Evan.
to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Foltynewicz, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 6 and the Reds nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
No one out with a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in, Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Luke Jackson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luke Jackson.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Number 4 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 6 and the Reds 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lucas Sims will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 52, Kyle Farmer.
First offering on its way. Adeiny Echeverria is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pitch on the way. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Robert.
To the plate now, Marcelo Zuna. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is there, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Senzel brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Now watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. First and second now, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Luke Jackson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Senzel's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 10-1. Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
1-0 delivery.
Here.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 41st home run of the year for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Jason. The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding forward now, Aristides Aquino. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
Your ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Reds 4. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
The second baseman, Adeiny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting enough ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Freddie Freeman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Slider laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0, here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Farmer is under it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis singled home a run in his last time up.
Freddie Galvis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Nicholas Castellanos will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Nick Castellanos.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castellanos hits a little over the 270 mark. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Farmer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah. 1-1.
One and 2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
10-4 the final in this game. Atlanta blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Mike Foltynewicz earns his 8th victory of the season. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 8-8. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 5-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.